The Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival supports the growth of the Caribbean film industry by hosting panel discussions, seminars, workshops, and networking opportunities with industry experts. From pro-social documentaries to romantic comedies, thrillers, and dramas, some of the Caribbean's finest filmmakers get the opportunity to showcase their works and connect with their audience. I caught up with some of the featured directors at the Filmmakers panel. I'm here with no stranger to the Trinidad and Tobago film scene. He's been making his mark and waves all around the world. SHAUN ESCAYG, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy to see you here back on home soil. We grew up together.
We grew up probably a lot longer than most people know. It was VA, Video Associates, it was Fatima College.
Road right here.
Right down the street, essentially.
Yeah, but I know that you have been passionate about media from day one. You have made your foray into filmmaking. Tell us, how'd you make that jump?
Well, I mean, filmmaking, I started basically doing documentaries with a lot of, some of the elites at the time in Trinidad in terms of filmmaking. So I worked with Video Associates, I worked with Advanced Dynamics, I'd go intern at McCann Erickson, and all these creative people were just always around me. So my dad's a musician, so it's always been part of my culture. So, just moving into film as a storytelling art form, I was influenced by a lot of people like Paul King Douglas, Shadow, David Rudder, all these guys. So it was just a natural step for me to go into filmmaking.
Yeah. What has been some of the high points for you making film here in TNT?
Just being able to expose this talent is my biggest, I guess I get most reward for it. It's a little selfish, but that's what I get my biggest reward from. Putting these guys out there, seeing how hard it is for an actor here, how hard is it for a DP here, and being able to say, no, this was 100% locally done. And that's important to me. We've
been watching actors for years in the Caribbean, especially in Trinidad, do their thing on the theater stage. So we know the talent is here. What do you want to say on behalf of actors as a filmmaker here that would help them to be supported more, nurtured more, so they can hone their skills better?
Well, I want to see more support from the government agencies. I want to see more support from the Film Commission. The festival is doing a really good job, I think, at pushing the films and bring them to the audiences and stuff like that. But support and nurturing that talent, encouraging that talent, and providing avenues for that talent, I think is the most important thing. I think we tend to let the big productions come in, say or dictate whatever they want, ask for these incentives without getting anything back, right? Normally, if you look at the Canadian system, for example, if you get a tax incentive, it's because you use 60% of our crew or 80% of our crew and you train them. You can use them in whatever capacity, but you have to use them. I think we could do more for our local guys and then eventually encourage more of our international productions. Hey, I'm SHAUN ESCAYG and you're watching Xclusive.
I'm here with NETO VILLALOBOS. He's from Costa Rica and he's making his debut, his big premiere here in Trinidad and Tobago at the TTFF. NETO, welcome to Trinidad.
Thanks a lot. It's very nice.
Is this your first time?
Yeah, first time in Trinidad.
So your eyeballs must be popping out, right?
Yeah, finding out the place,
Yeah.
But very nice people, very nice food, very spicy.
Yeah.
Everything's okay so far.
So we won't call you a tourist, we'll call you a visitor.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a difference.
Yeah, that's better,
Now tell us about your filmmaking career. What was your foray into filmmaking?
Well, first I studied sociology in Costa Rica and then I went to Barcelona to study filmmaking there. And then I worked doing TV commercials and I also did video clips, short films, and 6 years ago I started with my long feature film and now it's done and I premiered it 1 year ago in Toronto.
Wow, so you've really just made your way through the pipelines to where you are today. Now the story he's talking about is all about the feathers. Tell us about the movie. What's the brief synopsis, the director's cut?
Well, the movie is about a security guard who's obsessed with cocks. That's a joke. That's
in Costa Rica.
No, he's obsessed with cockfightings. So it's a movie about a security guard and a cockfighting rooster, and their relationship and the relationship with other people that surround them.
And all the, I'm sure, comedic nuances that arise out of it. So why did the cock cross the road?
I don't know why. Because he wants to see the film.
I love it, Neto. Thank you very much. Enjoy Trinidad and Tobago and good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye.
I'm here with Miquel Calofre. He is a filmmaker from Spain, but we're in Port of Spain, a long way from Barcelona, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You screened your film, The Art Connect, here at TTFF. Tell us about the film. What's the director's synopsis?
Yeah, we had the world premiere yesterday and it was amazing. It was really beautiful. This is a very nice film. It's with kids from the ghetto, showing hope, showing something that usually you don't see. This is something that we did in Laventille. When you talk about Laventille in Trinidad, they tell you don't go there, it's dangerous. If you see Laventille on the newspapers, it's because somebody got killed. And we're showing that there is a lot of dreams, hope, and beautiful stuff in Laventille too.
Yeah, I love that you're sharing that perspective, because sometimes when you're in it, you can only sometimes see the darkness, you don't see the light. But when you have a fresh perspective, an outside view, a sky view, as we say, you can pinpoint what's beautiful and get to the heart of the matter. What about these kids inspired you to want to tell their story in the way that you did?
These kids are so lovely. I mean, kids are kids, and kids are kids everywhere. We all need the same, and it's very hard to be a teenager. I remember when I was a teenager, it was very hard. I was not a happy child at all. So when I saw them, let's help them. It has to be a way to help them. And we did it, and it works. I mean, these kids had changed.
Yeah, and you were able to use media art to get to their heart and to the hearts of so many of us that enjoyed your work. Miquel, thank you so much. We look forward to more work from you.
Thank you. Soy Miquel de Barcelona, and estás viendo Island Exclusive.
Still to come on the Island Exclusive.